Alright, what's up guys? Steven Smith here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the best fingerstyle guitar resources online for you to start playing fingerstyle and start nailing all those songs you want to play. The first one on the list is where you are right now. You're in the right place. This is YouTube and you want to be here to learn all sorts of different guitar things. Okay, YouTube is just a phenomenal resource. There are so many videos here. So many videos and so many creators, right? If you want to learn any song, you can just search it up on YouTube and you'll find a whole bunch of different tutorials. Now the only downside to YouTube is that, well, having so much content is a double-edged sword, right? So you have a lot of options, but you also have a lot of decisions to make, and that can make things a little more complicated. Okay, with so many different choices, you might not choose whichever one you think is the best, or you'll get distracted, right? A big thing about YouTube is that they got all sorts of suggested videos on the side, and it's gonna have all sorts of different things that'll distract you, you know, cat videos and other epic fail type things, right? So it's gonna deter from your practice. So YouTube is really good, but under a few circumstances. One, you know what you want to learn, right? If you know you want to go learn Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas, then you'll type that in and you'll find a nice tutorial. It comes with tabs, something like that. It's also good if you want to learn a specific skill, like if you want to learn how to do Travis picking, you might find a really good YouTube video on that, or a few other specific fingerstyle techniques. If you know exactly what you want to learn, then YouTube is great. But if you're not really sure and you just want to learn fingerstyle as a whole, then YouTube might not be the option for you, because it's not very structured. You're gonna have to look through and find random videos that kind of level you up until you get to where you want to be. So it's not the best for a very beginner, but if you know exactly what you want to learn, then that's great. Also, there are so many distractions, so you need to be careful of that. Otherwise you're just gonna go down that rabbit hole of funny YouTube videos and never end up learning guitar. The next resource is Amazon. Alright, Amazon is just another fantastic resource. It costs a little bit of money, so you're gonna have to go out and I want you to buy a music book. Okay, buy a good workbook that gives you that structure that I talked about that YouTube was lacking. You want to start from the bottom and build your way up to get to some of the better, more skilled songs. So you go on Amazon and you buy, you know, for fingerstyle, which is what we're talking about, you go on Amazon and you're gonna buy Lou Manzi's Fingerstyle Complete Beginner Guide. Alright, I'll leave it in the description so you can go check it out. But it's my favorite fingerstyle book. I've used it with all my students. It's always been really great. I do recommend that you have some guitar skills before you go in. Make sure you can play a few chords. You don't have to be able to play bar chords, but if you can, then that'll make everything much easier. And then really it'll focus on the right hand, trying to get that dexterity. Alright, so for Amazon, the best choice is to get a good workbook. And so the pro is that you'll have that structured workbook and you can get through everything in that nice orderly fashion. But the con is that you have to pay a little bit of money. But come on, it's not that much. Now the last resource is probably the best one, and that is online courses. Alright, online courses have really skyrocketed in this internet era, and especially in the past few years, with all sorts of different, you know, guitar websites coming up and individual musicians and artists making their own courses that you can go through. Some examples would be, you know, Guitar Tricks, Jamplay, and TrueFire. Those are kind of the three top ones. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about TrueFire. Alright, TrueFire is one of the best fingerstyle guitar resources online. They have so many different lessons, they have so many courses, so many different teachers, including some very special celebrity teachers such as Tom Emanuel, Andy McKee, and John Knowles, to go along with so many others. It really is one of the best ways to learn fingerstyle guitar. Wouldn't you want one-on-one lessons with Tommy Emmanuel if you wanted to learn fingerstyle guitar? Because I know I would, and I did, because I took these lessons, right? Tommy Emmanuel's got so many courses on this website, so you can go through them all and choose your favorite. I'll leave a link to TrueFire's basic website so you can look through everything, and then I'm gonna leave a link to Tommy Emmanuel's, one of Tommy Emmanuel's courses. He's got so many there. I'm gonna leave my favorite one in the description, so you can find all that down there. And just go ahead and check that out. I promise you won't regret it. Alright, and that's it. So you've got 3 main resources. We got YouTube, which is good for direct learning, but bad for distractions and no structure. 2, we have Amazon, which is great because you get that structured workbook, but the con is it costs a little bit of money. And 3, we had our TrueFire online course, which is really a combination of the video lessons of YouTube plus the structure of Amazon put together. But our only con is that it costs a little bit more, so you just gotta be a little bit aware of that. But as I've always said, education is one of your best investments. Please don't feel bad about spending a few dollars on a good course, because your guitar skills will thank you. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Just a quick video. I wanted to go over these few different resources that you can use. If I forgot anything, leave them in the comments. Give me a like, drop me a subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.